Hello and welcome to Seasonazo 365 Sport. It was supposed to be an afternoon of redemption. Orlando Pirates, fighting to overturn a first leg defeat, gave their fans hope with a heroic 3-0 win at Orlando Stadium. But what unfolded next wasn't the stuff of football dreams. It was a nightmare of chaos, controversy, and questionable sportsmanship. From endless time wasting to shocking behavior both on and off the field, this was a match and a rivalry that raised deeper questions about the spirit of African football itself. The iconic Orlando Stadium on Saturday was electric. The Buccaneers needed a miracle to overturn a 3-0 first leg defeat against Saint-Éloi Lupopo of the DRC. And to their credit, they did just that. 3 goals, total domination, and a comeback worthy of Champions League legends. But when the whistle blew and the dust settled, Pirates were out, eliminated on penalties. The heartbreak was real, but the frustration was even greater, because what played out on that pitch wasn't just football. It was a circus of time wasting, simulation, and deliberate disruption. From the opening whistle, Lupopo's intentions were clear. Players were dropping to the ground at the slightest touch, rolling, stalling, breaking the rhythm each time Pirates tried to build momentum. The match quickly turned into a stop-start spectacle that tested everyone's patience, from the players to the fans. Then came the boiling point. Masindi Nemtajela fired Pirates into the lead, a goal that lit up Orlando Stadium. But celebrations turned into confrontation. Lupopo right back Mukoko Amale grabbed the ball from Nemtajela and appeared to headbutt him. Tsepang Moremi reacted, pushing Amale in the chest. What followed was pure theater. Amale collapsed dramatically, clutching his face as if struck by a hammer. The referee, Niger's Mohamed Ali Musa, fell for it. He sent off Moremi and, to make matters worse, issued a red card to the wrong Lupopo player, midfielder Chris Maniana, instead of Amale. After the game, Pirates coach Abdeslam Owaru didn't mince his words. He condemned Lupopo's unsporting antics, insisting his players would never be taught to behave that way.
Definitely, I'm not buying this behavior. It's very important to show a good example. Football, I always say that football is a bridge between countries, between people, and we have the duty as a professional players to show the example to all these young children that dreaming to become a professional football player. And I will never teach this such bad behavior for my players. The answer should be on the pitch by football, and beating the opponent by scoring goals, by the game plan, by playing football, not cheating. And I don't want to come in that things, because in the press conference I never want to tell you about how the treatment was there, because we had a game and maybe you can say that the coach is looking for excuses, but I can tell you that it's not the behavior, it's not the hospitality that we are expecting. And I thanks the South African mentality, the hospitality, how we welcome people in the stadium, because football should be a show, should be a party, and unfortunately some clubs don't understand what's the power of image that we give to the people. So that's it. And I don't want to go too far on that, because today I think we have to focus in the for the next competition with my team, and that's it.
But this wasn't an isolated incident. In fact, the tension had begun long before kickoff, stretching back to the first leg in Lubumbashi. Reports surfaced of harsh conditions, poor treatment, and a hostile atmosphere that went far beyond the football rivalry. Sadly, this isn't new when it comes to certain clubs and fans from the Democratic Republic of Congo. DR Congo has earned a troubling reputation for hostility when hosting clubs or national teams from other countries. While most African teams play their matches in a spirit of sportsmanship and respect, matches in the DRC often tell a different story. Take the recent clash between the Democratic Republic of Congo and Senegal in September, for example. According to several eyewitness accounts, tensions erupted even before kickoff. Senegalese supporters were initially forced to leave the stadium only to be escorted back in under heavy security once their team arrived. What followed was chaos, provocation during Congolese goals, open hostility after Senegal's equalizer and winning goal, and violence at the final whistle. Senegalese fans were trapped inside the stadium for nearly 3 hours while cheers were held at them from the stands. By the end of the night, parts of the stadium lay in ruins, damaged by enraged home supporters. This kind of behavior isn't passion, it's poison, and it's dragging down the image of African football. Because how can African football grow? How can it gain the respect it deserves globally when some fans and clubs resort to intimidation, manipulation, and violence instead of fair play? Football is supposed to unite us, not divide us. Yet too often, visiting teams leave the DRC feeling unsafe, disrespected, and emotionally scarred. It's time CAF steps up. The governing body cannot keep turning a blind eye to these toxic patterns. The game deserves better. Orlando Pirates did everything right. They fought with pride, scored 3 brilliant goals, and gave their fans belief again. But in the end, they were victims of something far bigger, a culture of gamesmanship and hostility that undermines the spirit of competition. Yes, Pirates are out of the CAF Champions League, but the real loss is for African football, because when integrity takes a backseat to chaos, no one truly wins. So, Buccaneers fans, what's your take? Should CAF step in to hold teams accountable for these unsporting behaviors? And do you think African football can ever be taken seriously on the world stage if this continues? Let's talk in the comments below. And if you believe in fair play, passion, and pride, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story from Season 365 for Sport. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.